Hello, in this video we're going to be talking about how to overcome your fear of failure that's stopping you from drawing. We'll look into where this fear stems from, and I'm going to give you 4 easy techniques on how to overcome it. I've been selling my artwork since I was at school, and I've been a professional artist for 25 years exhibiting around the world. Yet I still have moments when I think just before I start a big piece, am I good enough? Can I honestly pull this off? And this thought pattern adds unnecessary pressure. The sad fact is we remember our failures more than our successes. So a personal story. The turning point for me happened when I was 15 years old and I'd been entered into a piano competition by my piano teacher. And I hated performing in front of people. I absolutely hated it. And I was so nervous. I was going to play the Minute Waltz by Chopin and I could play it so well at home. As it neared my turn to go onto stage, my heart started racing and my hands got really clammy, and I went up onto the stage and I sat there at this beautiful grand piano and I started to play. And my hands were so sweaty from nerves that my fingers just glided all over the keys, and it was an absolute disaster. I played the Minute Waltz in under a minute. It was so awful. And it was a public disaster. It was in front of hundreds of people and I just felt so awful, particularly when the adjudicator at the end said to me, "Oh, I think you need a little bit more practice." If only he'd known just how many hours, how many days, I think it was even months I'd been planning for this concert. It was devastating. So what did I do? Did I never set foot on a stage again? It would have been super easy to let my shame and fear of being publicly ridiculed take over and make me risk adverse. But this is an important thing. Fear of taking risks kills creativity. So step number 1, you need to stop linking your performance, whether it be drawing, painting, creating anything, playing an instrument, to your self-worth. You don't have to please other people to be considered worthy. No one needs to like your artwork as long as you do. And in truth, nobody really cares what you're doing. Step 2, which is closely linked, keep reminding yourself why you're doing this. And say it over and over, repeat it over in your head just before you start. I'm drawing because I want to create something from the heart, or I'm drawing because I have a story to tell, or anything like that. And step 3, this is the most important one. Action conquers fear. Keep doing it. Make yourself do it. Even if you don't feel like doing it that moment, just keep doing it. After that awful piano recital, I joined 2 bands and then I went on to study acting, and I was in performances every night on stage, and I just showed up and I did it, and I kept on doing that over and over again, just showing up and doing it, however scared I felt at that moment. And with practice, it got easier and easier to overcome this fear. And step 4, realize that even when you fail, you're still alive. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And in the case of art, just splatter some paint all over it and then just call it an abstract painting. Tony Robbins said something really interesting. He said, be more fearful of not taking action and settling for a life below what you deserve. You don't need to get rid of the fear to use the energy of it to move forward. So, some simple, practical, artistic tips to get started. Breathe, relax, and doodle. We never judge our doodles, so they're a really good place to start. And they help us improve our draftsmanship. Another fun exercise is drawing with your non-dominant hand. That makes for some really interesting drawings. And blind contour drawing. I'm going to leave a link at the end so that you can check out my video on this. It's really, really useful. So basically, you're drawing an object from observation, but you can't see your drawing, so it makes it quite difficult. You just use a single line to do the whole entire outline. And again, it produces some really, really fun stuff. And also, you can't judge your work because you can't see it. So I hope this video has helped. And just remember, action conquers fear. So do this video now.